There is no warning, no sirens, no countdown, no dramatic announcement. One moment, the world is intact. The next, it is not. At exactly 8:17 in the morning, millions of people are doing ordinary things. A man pours coffee, a child waits for a bus, traffic lights change from red to green, and then the sky turns white. Not bright, not glowing, white. So bright it erases shadows. So intense it burns through closed eyelids. So fast the human brain doesn't even register fear. This is the first nuclear detonation of World War III. And in the next 10 minutes, the world you know will cease to exist. The flash. The detonation happens above the city, not on the ground, an air burst. Because this is not about craters, it's about reach. At the center of the explosion, temperature spikes to several million degrees, hotter than the surface of the sun. Everything directly beneath it, steel, concrete, glass, human bodies, doesn't burn. It vaporizes. People closest to the epicenter never feel pain. They are erased at the molecular level. Their shadows remain, burned permanently into walls, sidewalks, and buildings. A silent imprint of a human who existed 1 second ago. The light arrives. First, the flash travels at the speed of light. That means there is no time to react. If you are looking toward the blast, your retinas are permanently destroyed. Blindness is instant. If your eyes are closed, your eyelids burn through anyway. Inside cars, glass explodes inward. Inside offices, windows become shrapnel. People don't understand what they're seeing. They don't think nuclear. They think lightning, an explosion, an accident, their last normal thought. Heat. The thermal pulse follows immediately after the flash. A wall of heat expands outward. At several kilometers away, skin ignites. Clothes burst into flame. Hair catches fire. People collapse screaming, trying to roll on asphalt that is already melting. Plastic melts into flesh. Metal railings brand human skin like cattle irons. Entire city blocks ignite simultaneously. This is not one fire. This is thousands of fires, all born in the same second. Firestorms are forming, and oxygen is about to disappear. The shockwave. Then comes the sound, not a boom, a pressure wall. It moves faster than a hurricane, slower than the speed of light, but unstoppable. Buildings collapse outward, bridges shear apart. Vehicles flip and slide like toys. People who survive the heat are crushed, thrown, or slammed into concrete with lethal force. Lungs rupture, eardrums explode. Anyone standing near walls is pulverized by collapsing masonry. The city is now a debris field, and the worst is still coming. Silence. For a brief moment, there is silence, not peace, shock. The human brain struggles to process what just happened. People wander blindly. Some are on fire and don't realize it. Some have lost limbs. Some scream for family members who no longer exist. Phones don't work. Power is gone. The electromagnetic pulse from the detonation has killed electronics across the region. Cars stall mid-street. Hospitals lose power instantly. Life support machines shut down. People in operating rooms die where they lie. Fires merge. Individual fires become something else. They merge. Wind rushes inward toward the burning core. This wind reaches hurricane strength. People trying to flee are pulled back toward the inferno. Oxygen is stripped from the air. Those hiding in basements begin to suffocate. Asphalt ignites. Fuel lines rupture. Gas stations explode one by one. The city is now a single burning organism. Alive, hungry, consuming everything. Medical collapse hospitals no longer exist as places of safety. Doctors are dead or injured. Supplies are gone. There is no water pressure, no electricity. Burn victims arrive by the thousands. There is nothing anyone can do. Triage becomes execution by neglect. If your burns cover more than a certain percentage of your body, you are marked as non-salvageable. Painkillers run out within minutes. Screaming fills the ruins. Then silence, as voices fail. The truth spreads. Survivors finally understand. This wasn't an accident. This wasn't terrorism. This was war, a nuclear weapon. Social media is dead, but word spreads the old way, by screaming, by smoke, by the horizon glowing orange. People realize this is not the only explosion. Others are coming. Panic becomes instinct. Families run without direction. Parents lose children in crowds that don't even know where they're going. The idea of escape becomes meaningless. There is nowhere to run. Fallout begins. Radioactive debris starts to fall. It looks like ash, snow. People reach out to touch it. They don't know it's killing them. Radiation is invisible, odorless, silent. It enters through lungs, skin, wounds. Those who survived the blast are now contaminated. Even if they escape the city, they are already dying. Radiation sickness doesn't kill immediately. It waits, hours, days. Then it dismantles the body from the inside. Government vanishes. Emergency broadcasts never come, because command centers are gone. Leadership is dead or unreachable. Military response is irrelevant. This is not a battlefield. This is annihilation. The chain of command has been severed, and somewhere else in the world, radar operators are staring at screens, seeing what comes next. The world changes forever. 10 minutes after the first nuclear detonation, civilization is already collapsing. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Supply chains are dead. Airspace is closed. Financial markets are frozen. Borders no longer matter. Every nuclear power is on alert. Submarines are moving. Missiles are being armed. Decisions are being made that cannot be undone. And most people don't even know yet. They're still staring at the sky. What most survivors get wrong. The people who survive the first 10 minutes believe they are lucky. They are not. Because survival now requires knowledge, and almost no one has it. They stay in contaminated zones. They drink poisoned water. They search for family in areas saturated with radiation. They believe help is coming. It isn't. Emergency services cannot reach them. Governments cannot protect them. The rules of the old world are gone. What remains is instinct, and instinct gets most people killed. The real death toll. The bomb kills thousands instantly. The next hour kills tens of thousands. The next day kills hundreds of thousands. Not from explosions, but from burns, dehydration, infections, and radiation. Those who die first are often the lucky ones. Those who live longer suffer more, because radiation doesn't kill cleanly. It dissolves. Cells fail to regenerate. Organs shut down one by one. Hair falls out. Skin sloughs off. Internal bleeding begins. There is no cure. The psychological break. The human mind is not built for this. People freeze. They sit down and stop moving. They refuse to leave loved ones' bodies. They walk into fires because they can't process loss. Suicides spike within hours, not days, hours. Because once people understand what has happened, hope becomes irrational. The point of no return. The first nuclear detonation is not the end. It is the beginning. Because once one weapon is used, every doctrine collapses. Deterrence is dead. Restraint is gone. Every nation now assumes the worst. And the second strike is already inbound. Final lines. 10 minutes. That's all it took. 10 minutes to erase a city. 10 minutes to end normal life. 10 minutes to push humanity past the point of return. The first nuclear detonation doesn't end the world. It changes it. Forever. And the next explosion won't give anyone 10 minutes.